Turkish actor Can Yaman has achieved significant international fame through popular TV dramas, but in his home country he has often been a target of criticism. Turkish media and the public have frequently criticized Yaman's behavior, statements, and perceived attitude, sometimes more than his actual acting. As one Turkish news source noted, Yaman has in recent years been known as much for scandals as for successes, with bold statements and public gaffes making him a frequent target of criticism. Below, we examine the main reasons behind this backlash within Turkey, from negative press coverage to social media controversies and fan reactions, focusing on notable incidents and Turkish perspectives.
Arka odaya geçelim. Bunu önce
Çevireyim
Several high-profile statements by Can Yaman have drawn sharp criticism from Turkey's traditional media and even fellow celebrities. A notorious example came in late 2019 when Yaman made an inappropriate remark on a Spanish TV program. In response to a female audience member's playful question asking him to prove he's from this world, Yaman quipped in Turkish, "Let's go to the back room and I'll prove it," an apparent sexual innuendo that he instructed the interpreter not to translate. Turkish outlets immediately slammed this as a scandalous answer, and the incident triggered such outrage that producer Farik Turgut of Yaman's then upcoming series publicly rebuked the actor. Turgut announced the project would be postponed, confirming Yaman had crossed boundaries of respect in Spain and even barring him from giving further interviews for a time. The message from Turkey's entertainment industry was clear. Many found Yaman's behavior arrogant and unprofessional. Around the same time, Yaman stirred another controversy with comments about on-screen chemistry. He told a Turkish reporter that for a TV series to succeed, the lead actors must have libido, i.e. sexual desire, for each other, implying that was the secret to his chemistry with former co-star Demet Özdemir. This libido remark was widely panned as crass and inappropriate. Prominent media figures openly ridiculed him. For instance, actress-screenwriter Gülse Birsel satirized Yaman's claim in her sitcom, having a character joke that a show failed because the lead actor had no libido. Everyone knows a series only works if the leads are libidinous. Numerous Turkish columnists and actors piled on, and Yaman's choice of words became a running joke in the press. Harriet newspaper noted how far the libido saga spread internationally, showing how a single misstep turned into a PR disaster for Yaman in his own country. The consensus in traditional media was that Yaman's comments were immature and unbecoming, tarnishing his image. Indeed, veteran TV host Okan Bayülgen mocked Yaman on air for his behavior, remarking that maybe he'll grow up someday, while discussing the actor's reaction-provoking words and actions. It's worth noting that criticism of Yaman in Turkish media predates 2019. Early in his career, he had an on-set altercation with a co-star, actress Selin Soyder, that made headlines. Soyder's team accused Yaman of uncontrolled and aggressive behavior on set after an argument during filming allegedly escalated to Yaman throwing a prop glass. The incident ended up in court and gave Yaman a reputation for volatility in the press. This and other episodes laid the groundwork for an image of Yaman as a talented star who nonetheless clashes with Turkey's professional norms. Over time, many Turkish commentators have come to view him as a figure who too often puts his foot in his mouth. Major outlets like Onidio describe how every bold statement or misstep by Yaman sparks widespread coverage and criticism. Each move is an event, each post a debate, making him a fixture of tabloid headlines. Fast forward to recent years, and new controversies have continued to erupt online. In early 2025, Yaman once again infuriated Turkish social media when he declared in a quick-fire interview game that he preferred Italy over Turkey. Asked Turkey or Italy during a Q&A, he answered Italy without hesitation. This remark struck a nerve in Turkey, sparking accusations of ingratitude. The backlash was so intense that the Turkish streaming platform Magazin reacted by removing Yaman's new series El Turco from its catalog, effectively boycotting his work domestically. Gain's public statement alluded to sensitivities of our nation, noting that Yaman's words had been widely interpreted in a way that conflicted with the channel's values. Social media in Turkey was flooded with criticism of Yaman's perceived disloyalty. He was lambasted for turning his back on Turkey in favor of foreign fame. It's telling that internationally El Turco continued to air, but in Turkey it was pulled due to public outcry. Even Yaman's personal Instagram activity has ignited backlash in Turkey. In June 2025, he posted a stylized photo with his girlfriend, Italian DJ Sarah Bluma, where she struck a daring pose. The images, featuring Yaman lounging with a cigar and Bluma in a revealing posture, were met with a wave of online criticism. Many Turkish users deemed the post overly bold or disrespectful, given Yaman's large young fanbase. Some accused him of showing off and lacking class, while others defended it as artistic. The debate raged across Instagram and Twitter, illustrating how nearly anything Yaman shares can become a flashpoint. A few months earlier, in late 2023, a video from Italy had gone viral showing Yaman grabbing and throwing a fan's phone when she tried to film him. Turkish social media did not take kindly to this scandal moment. Dozens of users lambasted him for his temper and disrespect to fans. Oda TV, reporting on the incident, noted that Yaman frequently makes headlines for his negative attitude, and that this phone-flinging act only reinforced Turkish netizens' negative opinions. In short, from angry outbursts to provocative posts, Yaman's actions have repeatedly gone viral for the wrong reasons, fueling a cycle of backlash online. Beyond the media firestorms, a lot of everyday Turkish viewers and former fans have grown critical of Can Yaman, focusing on his perceived personality flaws and even questioning his talent. A common refrain is that Yaman has become arrogant or full of himself. This sentiment peaked after instances like his social media reply in 2024 to a fan. When a follower commented about hoping to see him in a new Turkish series, Yaman retorted that an international actor like me doesn't do low-paid series like others. This brazen reply went viral and was widely condemned as an insult to Turkish productions and fans. Turkish media called the statement preposterous, reminding Yaman that he owed his fame to Turkey's TV industry in the first place. Many fans felt he was looking down on the country that made him famous, bolstering the narrative that success had gone to his head. Incidents like this have led to a public perception, at least among non-fans, that Yaman is egocentric and ungrateful. Criticism also extends to Yaman's acting and authenticity. Detractors in Turkey often argue that his popularity stems more from looks and PR than from acting skill. It's not uncommon to see Turkish social media users dismiss him as just a pretty face. In fact, after Yaman's breakout rom-com, Daydreamer 2018, his next lead series in Turkey, Mr. Wrong in 2020, suffered low ratings and was canceled early. An outcome some viewers took as validation that without a strong co-star or gimmick, Yaman alone couldn't carry a show. While he retains a devoted fan base, parts of the Turkish audience have been apathetic or openly critical of his work, especially as he shifted focus to international projects. On forums and Q&A sites like Ask Turkey, Turkish commenters have candidly stated that no one is waiting for his return to Turkish TV, saying that the local audience has kind of forgotten him. Such sentiments suggest that Yaman's controversies have alienated a chunk of his home fan base over time. On social media, Yaman has sometimes lashed out at toxic fan groups, particularly those obsessively shipping him with former co-stars or attacking his real-life partners. In 2025, he posted an Instagram story addressing haters posing as fans and told them to stop saying he's changed, calling such comments very retarded, a slur that quickly drew criticism itself. Although his core supporters defended him, many saw this as yet another instance of Yaman being rude, even to his own fan community. Yaman's frustration with invasive fans is understandable, but his blunt, uncensored reactions have often only generated more controversy. Ultimately, the portrait of Can Yaman in Turkish discourse is a mix of admiration and admonition. While some acknowledge his charitable work and international success, the louder narrative in Turkey often revolves around his missteps. Yaman himself seems aware of his embattled reputation. In August 2025, he posted a notably sarcastic message listing every insult he's received, calling himself old, ugly, a drug user, alcoholic, unprofessional, my behavior is awful, I've ruined my career, I'm self-centered and rude, no one loves me, and so on. This tongue-in-cheek post was essentially Yaman mocking the avalanche of criticism he faces, throwing the harsh words back at his haters. The fact that he felt compelled to enumerate these accusations speaks volumes about how pervasive the negative commentary has been. Turkish media outlets covered this stunt too, noting that it was Yaman's way of challenging the constant criticism with irony.